Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Greetings, ladies and gents. Greetings. The day has finally arrived. It's about time that I played a big RPG. Something with a little bit of a slower pace and some good old-fashioned atmosphere, a nice historical RPG with so many things to do and see. So I hope you're gonna come along for the ride and enjoy, I hope. This is quite an epic game. I downloaded and played a teeny tiny little bit of this some years ago, but at the time I really wasn't in the mood for something quite as complex as this, because there is a lot to it. But yeah, I am very, very excited. I've been looking forward to this for a little while, kind of putting it off here and there, but I think it's finally time to play Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm just gonna stall for a minute or two while people make their way in. I'm sure there are a few people who want to come in and watch this. The music is very good, the atmosphere is wonderful. There's so much stuff to see and do. Picking flowers, making potions, getting armor, sword fights, all sorts of stuff. So while we're here, I'm gonna have all of the subtitles on, look sensitivity We'll see how that goes. Lock picking. I'm gonna try the original lock picking, and we'll see how we go with that. If it's a bit of a chore and I don't do it very well, then we'll try the others. Graphic settings. I don't really know what vertical field of view is going to do for us. Sets both vertical and horizontal field of view. Lower value is better for TV. Higher for wide angle displays. I don't even know how big my monitor is. Yonder. How you doing, mate? It's good to see you. Let's do that so that people know to follow yonder over yonder. It's good to see you, mate. It really is. I hope you're doing well. I don't know about my. I don't even know the size of my gaming monitor. I think it's 27-inch. So I don't know whether a higher vertical thing will. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Sound settings.
Sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum super substantiale da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimissimus debitoribus nostrum.
Okay. I think we're almost ready to get going. We do have all of the DLCs as well. I do have the Royal Edition, so we have everything. So yeah, very, very good. More of this epic music. I love it. I could sit and listen to this for hours. Well, soundtrack is superb. It is, absolutely. I've listened to this on Spotify, and of course I've watched you play it. I've watched CD play it, and I've also watched Lilia play it. Lilia live, who I don't know whether you know Lilia, but it is always cool to watch someone play it. KCD is where you discovered Lilia. Ah, I see. Yeah, the very first thing that I saw Lilia play was an old German classic called Gothic. And it was just the best time. And that's over 5 years ago that she did that. I want to say, yeah, gotta be at least 5 years since she did that. because I've been subscribed to her for almost 5 years. Yeah, because my subscription to her is, wow, it's quite a lengthy one. But yeah, Gothic was the first game I saw her play. It was phenomenal, phenomenally cheesy, really cool to watch. Just started following her solid 4 years ago. CD shortly after. Yeah. Well, my first follow on Twitch was a guy was Grovana, and he introduced me to, well, he raided Lilia, and he also raided George, Zero Period Productions. And I started watching Lilia quite a lot. Me and Misha's mum have a lot of crossover. Yeah, we do. Oh yeah. He raided Lilia, Grovana did, and I decided to stick around because I liked the whole vibe with Lilia, and there were some really cool people in the chat and stuff, and then I think about 6 months or so into watching Lilia, CD kind of turned up, and I just clicked her name out of curiosity, and then I found that the one night she was streaming some Oblivion, some late night, it was late night for me, and she was just streaming Oblivion, and I thought, oh, this would be good. Because when I first discovered GV, I was trawling through YouTube looking at old games that I used to play, and I was looking through old Atari stuff and all that sort of thing, and then I went to PC games, and I found a Let's Play. And I didn't know what a Let's Play was back then, of Morrowind, and it just happened to be Grovana. And if it wasn't for that, I don't think I would have met any of you. Any of the people here, any of the people at all. I don't think that would have happened. I was just working in some crappy little shop on a Saturday and Sunday. I was exhausted because I was working 7 days a week. I'd been doing it for about 8 months, 7 days a week. My regular job Monday to Friday, and then the vape shop on Saturday and Sunday. And I was just scrolling through YouTube, and I found GV's YouTube channel, which then led me to Twitch. I had no real idea what Twitch was, and when I first came to Twitch I was like, ooh, this is a bit overwhelming. It's weird how the Twitch dominoes work out, isn't it just? Isn't it just? Yeah, it's really, really weird. But yeah, it's very, very odd. But it's all good fun. I've had the best time on this platform. I really have. It's this playing games for people has allowed me to has allowed me to play more games. I'm getting the weirdest whispers on Twitch sometimes. Weird. Anyway. I just had a friend request on Discord, and now a weird little whisper from some random. How are things going for you and your family? What the fuck? Anyway, shall we play a game? I feel like I've been yammering on for long enough. Game time? Okay. New game. I am a normal person. Normal mode will be my mode forever and ever. Amen. May God be with you. Here we go. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now, with his son Wenceslas the Idle on the Bohemian throne, it was falling into disarray. The king's inactivity angered many in the nobility, as well as half of the King Sigismund of Hungary. Yeah. Anyway. Look at that. In bed for the night? My nights at the moment because court. Oh, okay. No worries. Enjoy your lurk yonder. Thank you. Thank you for being here, man.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Welcome back, Jeroy. Got all the negative traits like worms in the belly,
husband,
shaky arms,
how
sleepwalking,
goes it?
breaky bones.
Good. I should get it
The whole
finished
thing.
today.
Oh dear.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. I know Lilia's streaming hardcore at the moment on YouTube. It's been fun watching it. I'll have to catch up with it later.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
You lazy boy. I wish you luck, Jirai. Hardcore.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Looks pretty tough. Character. By means of the first two choices in dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied, and not to worry, all characters can be further developed without limitations. Who's with Bianca? Okay. Hardcore was great fun. For you? I like being able to talk my way out of situations and things like that, because I think I'm quite clever when I do it. I'm pretty decent with my words myself when I'm in tough situations in real life. So I'm leaning towards speech for this, because it might help. I think it might help me early game. So I'm going to go with speech. We were chatting in the tavern, Mother.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Okay, so this is going to be like another point in something, isn't it? Why would I be interested in sword fighting?
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Okay. Speaking of Pa.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Probably not misjudging them. Leave it be.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Okay. Do you need any help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Okay. Okay. Reached a new level in speech and new level in main level. Okay. Nails for Teresa. Uh-huh. Nice. Okay. Bread roll. Let's sit, shall we? Can't be done while sitting. Are you shitting me?
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Can I only have one bread roll? Lentil soup. Yum. Sorry, Mother, but you know. I am a hungry boy. Cheese! More cheese, Gromit. Eat from the pot. Drop into pot. Eat from the pot. Nom nom nom. Do we need a drink? Okay. Can't delay, no time to lose.
What are you up to here? Lost something?
Yeah. Alright then. Let's go see Dar. Carrots. Okay. Onions. I don't know whether we need any of this, do we? There's lots. I haven't got any lockpicks, probably. How much do these weigh? 0.3. Okay, that's a lot. Cabbage. So, I'm guessing that the first number is the nutritional value? More apples. I mean, I could just take one lot of apples, couldn't I? Because, you know, apples are... Oh, okay. So the nutritional value is the second number. Cheese. I want the cheese, dude. Bread. I take it we only really need to eat, don't need to drink or anything. We'll take the cheese. Okay. You snuck out past me, didn't you, Mother? Wow, we must have been really hungry. Is that beehive? That's chicken coop. Grindstone. Wow.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Okay. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. Huh. That's influenced mainly by your strength and deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things also taken into account, such as blood stains on your clothes. You can sometimes rely on money to do talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. In special cases, you can try any other skill, e.g. horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer. Because sometimes it's not enough just to choose something, just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. Okay, but different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily. No matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned to a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people. Learn the perk. Empathetic. Money. Amount you have to pay. Okay. It's not just about stats, though. The outcome is influenced by the factors. Reputation, dirty or bleeding. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little, and then he will be easier to persuade. If you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Okay. Huh.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunes, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay. You can find all information about quests in the log. Okay. RT to execute basic strike, which is strong but slow. Okay. Your level of health, level of stamina. Okay. Oh boy. Inventory. Quest log. Okay. Yesterday's lessons, though. Have to go to the market, buy charcoal further for the forge, so we can finish the sword for Sir Radzig. Got to get the money for other things from Kunesh, who owes father money. He's too soft on that drunk. I hope he feels. Suppose he feels sorry for Kunesh since his wife ran off, but damned if I know I'm supposed to get money out of him. Finally, an errand I can actually enjoy. Crossguard for the sword. I'm helping father make his wife from Sasau, and I've got to go to the castle pick it up. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Well, off we go then. I suppose I could go and get this first, couldn't I?
I'll be with you.
And with you, Henry?
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sassan.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Okay. Can we talk more with these guys, or...? Okay. Maybe not. Cool beans. So who's this down here? Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the tools at least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin.
God.
But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing, so leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Okay. Try to get the axe, hammer and nails back another way.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Okay. Get a lockpick from Fritz. Who's Fritz?
Good day, Henry.
Good day. Discovered a trader. Okay.
Come and buy some.
A torch will help.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Okay. Villager. Villager. What's E?
Long and strong.
Sword fighting lesson. Okay. Oh, B. What's E? Ale at tavern. Okay. So I've got to find Fritz.
I was surprised myself, but I wasn't sure Betty would even want
Trader.
to sell.
Okay.
So I asked for a high price, and he says that's fine, and started counting out the coin.
Trader.
Mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need. Day, night,
Ladies. Baron's wife, and that's Jane. Okay. Not gonna go in there. Just having a good look around, really. There's an axe.
Who's that? Jesus!
Well, I never.
Hello, Baron.
All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Marigold. Nice. What's this then? Can't pick that one. Wonder if my lady likes marigolds. Reached a new level in herbalism. Nice. What's this? Can't pick it. We can have more marigolds though. Might as well have a wash. Oh, what's this? Can't pick it. This is a very beautiful game. Fast travel point, okay.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Hey. Ugh. Dutch's wife. Okay. Okay, that's where all the traders are. So gives a sword fighting lesson. Bag of charcoal at the market. I don't have any grocery at the moment, do I? No, 0. So nails for Teresa. Save your schnapps. Trunk keys. Charcoal burner. Horse. That's where we came in, wasn't it? Was it? What's that little pig symbol down by my health? Does anybody know? Oh, that's me dad. You've overeaten like little piggy. Ah, that's what it means. Okay. Not pick hard. Okay. So where is Fritz? I'm guessing Fritz is going to be in the tavern, isn't he? So what do you have?
I'm just after a few things I need at home. Aye, this...
Thank you kindly.
God be with you.
First, have to put your purchases into your basket and now confirm purchase or try and haggle. Sell. Red scarf. Don't really want to sell anything that I'm wearing. Okay.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Okay.
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
My word. Thank you kindly.
Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Fabric, you'll need a rake, satin.
Okay.
You'll find it all here.
So I now have money. Okay. Villager. Buy ale at the tavern. Charcoal. Sword fighting lesson.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes.
All right. I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay. So I'm not going to meet my friend Fritz until I go into the tavern, am I? Sage. Nice.
Are you quite well?
Lots of sage here. This is a herb gathering stream, if you were unaware.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Okay.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Okay.
Fine. Nice. Very good. Nice. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Okay.
All right. Good. Very good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Good.
Okay. Not bad.
All right.
Playing this for the first time. I remember picking up a lot of nettles and flowers and such at the beginning, selling them in all the markets. Yeah.
Train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Okay. I want to see if there's more plants and shit. Can't go in there. Wow. Yeah, I'm aware that oh, hello. Speaking of, I'm aware that herbalism can play a big part in quests and stuff. So we'll gather some nettles. And all that good stuff. I'm getting through these levels of verbalism. Doesn't seem to be too difficult. Okay. Okay. C, A, and E. Charcoal. Where do I find Fritz? Is he in the ale house? Genuine question. I know I put like no backseating on the thing, but
How are you?
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too well, Matthew. You should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But doing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Doing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh dear. Do I go shit throwing? I'll do it, but I need your help in return.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Krunner shows money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen.
I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Hold on, hold on. Ah, plan of attack.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's no skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Okay.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Good day, Henry.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband's making trouble.
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Well, it's done.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh dear.
Fucker! I'll make you
This
pay
is
for
not
that.
going to end well. Okay. Okay.
You're dead.
You cop that! Take that! Once more!
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Run.
Damn, let's go.
Run, you cowards!
God be with you, Henry.
And you. Excuse me while I run away. Tackle? Why would I want to tackle Matthias?
Come on up and buy. Red, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Greetings, neighbour.
Oh, what was that? Ah. Valerian. Oh, okay.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Nice job on the Dutch's place.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Let's talk to them then. Need help with Kunesh.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then. Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Yeah.
Oof. Ow.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Okay.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Okay. Okay. How much? Axe and hammer. Okay. Traders.
Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
He's going to be the man to
Everything
speak
for
to.
that. Good day.
Okay.
Henry. Good luck then.
Sell. Add to basket. Add to basket. Add to basket. We've got 22 nettles. Okay. Check basket. Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
So, which is mine? What I get? I'm not quite understanding this. Is the one going down? Is that what I get?
What about this?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
I get it.
So I'll get home. A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Okay. All right then. All right, I got some money. I got 6 groschen. Yes. So I need to buy a bag of charcoal, which is over here. That's A. That's the man.
Good day.
Talk trade. I need 10, don't I? So that's 5 groschen. I need 10. Okay.
Good luck then.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye?
Okay.
God be with you.
Agree?
Well, now a little more and we'll shake on it. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Okay. Sweet. Wonder if you'll buy some flowers.
God's blessings. God be with you.
Okay. $1.8 groschen for a thing of cheese. Okay. Oh, she'll only accept food. Okay.
Let's
Give
have a
me
word
2
about the
groschen.
price.
Give me 2.
Sure, why not?
Since it's you.
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Well, that's a decent price.
My fine wares will brighten your every day. Red, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Bailiff and Alex. Right then, folks. I am going to go and grab a quick bathroom break and grab some more water, and I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, everybody. BRB. Enjoy the music.
up and buy. Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
How are you, Henry?
Hi.
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for working at home. Come on up and buy.
More nettle picking. Can we? No. Yes.
G'day, Henry.
Tobias.
If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now.
Ah. Bianca. Hello.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
You do.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
A picture for father.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
5 Saviour
God
Snaps.
be with you, Henry.
The game sees automatically important moments during quests and when you sleep in your own bed. Save it immediately, drink Saviour Schnapps. Okay. Sweet. Oh, excuse me. So, go back to Father at the Forge. Lovely. Wonder if it's worth selling the flowers and stuff now.
Thanks.
Will you buy my shit?
Greetings. See you later. Darker.
Oh, no,
Here's a
you
hoe.
won't.
What needs straw for the winter?
A bit of this.
Then you'll need a rake.
Here you go, Pa. About the things you wanted.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit.
It
What
wasn't
got
me.
into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and war. You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Actually, they're in my pocket.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway,
That will
mustn't
do.
keep you.
Go and
I'll
get
be on
those
my
damn
way.
nails.
That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Uh-oh.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Uh-oh.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people! Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me. Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Okay.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Oganda siya na disto, tinarugdo siya na nira.
Okay. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Oh.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you turtle beast!
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. How am I supposed to get out of the way of this? Wow, okay. Wow.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you turtle beast!
Minä joban värkyt ana rossablas, very bond. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Go, Henry, go. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Left.
Tekerem a nyakat, te nyomoron! Megdöglesz! Eltaposlak, mint egy tetvet! Most véget! Kapsz egyet? Megdög lesz!
Flee to Talmberg.
Oh my God!
Flee!
No!
Tekerem a nyakat, te nyomoron!
Okay.
Flee!
Elkaposlak, mint egy tetvet! Most véget! Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus!
Jeez! Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyo! Who's in there? They're turning tail!
Wow.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Papa!
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Wow.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I hear you came from Scarlet's
I heard
today.
about your father.
It must
They
have
say
been
he was a
terrible
swordsmith
there.
who moved to the countryside.
How did it happen?
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Okay.
Is someone there? I must be going mad.
What was that?
Doesn't look.
Are you quite well?
You're that lad from Scouts? What in heaven's name happened there?
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army.
I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
They began murdering. They cut down anyone who didn't flee to the castle and destroyed everything in their path. The terrible cries of the wounded and the dying, I'll never forget it. It was only by some miracle I managed to take one of their horses and ride here.
How terrible. All the saints in heaven must have been watching over you to keep you alive. But you're safe here now.
So I didn't get anything to eat. Private area. Okay, let's not do that.
Who's there? Answer me.
There's someone there.
Where's the food?
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Oh, God. Eat. Food.
Please, tell me what happened at Scarlet. I have kin there.
Who's stuck? More cheese.
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for rudeness.
Okay. Guard Lodge. I think this is it in here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig came to look at the sword.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
I wanted to help, but I couldn't.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but... Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. But it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Aww. Poor Henry.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
My people.
Mercenaries. They don't know this country like we do. We could hide out somewhere until it blows over.
Aye, you might be right. For sure, Sigismund ain't no fool. A good day to you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good. Take care now.
Hey.
Hey, yourself.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army or his scouts. Good luck to you.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, rubber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either.
In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Poor Henry.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you.
What do you think about Skalitz folk managed to slip away like that?
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
It's just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord, to take such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that.
Wandering around like a stray sheep must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Everyone to the Bailey battlement. Quickly, we have visitors.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Uh-oh.
Jesus. We're gonna hit them like scallops.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I don't like him one tiny little bit. Neither does he. Can't imagine why that would be the case. Hello, Merilith. How you doing?
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
I like him. And Robard. Okay. The day is done, the night begun, it's time to head to the bar. Okay. Well, ladies and gents, I think after all that excitement, I know it's not been an especially long stream, but I'm actually going to call it a night. Because I've been awake since 4 AM this morning, and it's now 9 PM, and I feel the need to grab myself a snack, then head to bed, read my book for a bit, and we'll tackle more of this tomorrow. The game has just been saved, so yeah, I'm pretty happy to leave it there. We're going to be getting into some trouble, I'm pretty sure, very soon. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you, Jeroy. Thank you, Merilith. Hi. So yeah, before you go, is the original voicing? It is, yeah. Yeah, as far as I know. This is the Royal Edition of KCD, which includes all of the DLCs and all that sort of stuff. So as far as I know, it is all the original voices. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I am going to be back tomorrow, 7 PM GMT. I don't know, well, British BST, I should say, British summertime, because we are in summertime now. But yeah, let me see. Okay. I know we're only a very few people, but I will certainly enjoy. Yeah, thank you for popping in and saying hello. I do appreciate it. I am very, very tired, and if I try to carry on now, I'm just going to be very, very dopey. And yeah. Anyway, we're going to go and say hi to Mr. Coffee to Pastry. He's playing some Lord of the Rings online, as is his want. Every now and again, he does play quite a lot of it, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, please go say hi to Coffee. He's a cool dude, and I'll hopefully see some of you tomorrow if you fancy it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's been a long time coming for me. I mean, I bought the game over 2 years ago, and now just felt like the right time for a big adventure, a big RPG, and I'm really looking forward to it. We've already been foraging for plants and herbals and all that sort of stuff, and we're doing okay. We're doing okay. So yeah, good night, everybody. thank you so much for your company. It's been a nice way to round off my day. So yeah, go say hi to Coffee. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.